going back to my experience as an assistant DA, you have to understand that the DA's offices are oftentimes the largest law firms in a particular, subdivision, a county. And so the elected DA has an interest in having women be in trial because they want those lawyers to connect with members of the community. And members of the community watch TV and they see women on legal television shows. And so if you've got a courtroom where your only trial lawyers are, a couple of dudes, it's highly likely that your jurors are going to be turning off their brains and not listening to these male lawyers. And so I was very lucky that I worked for an elected DA who wanted everyone in the office to learn how to try cases. And then I was even more lucky that when I was assigned to the Crimes Against Children division, I was trained how to try felony cases by a absolute slayer female attorney who's also a mom. And, one thing that I found working with trial attorneys is that the female trial attorneys tend to have more manageable egos than the male trial attorneys. And she had no problem putting me as a first chair trial lawyer. She sat right there with me. She wrote me notes, lots and lots and lots of notes. She's actually on this webinar right now as an attendee. But she had an interest in training me and making sure that I was taking care of the child, the victim, taking care of their family and developing the skills that I needed to develop to connect with the community, with the taxpayers, with the juries. And I'm so thankful that I had that experience. No one can ever take that away from you. Having the experience of trying cases in front of juries is like gold if you're a lawyer. And it carries through to so many different aspects of my career now as I'm in the opioid litigation. Those cases don't really go to trial, but I've been able to use so many of those skills in depositions, both defending, the client, which is a county, and prosecuting, corporate defendants in their depositions.